Patience is key, man. You gotta be patient in every situation in life you're in, no matter what it is. No matter if you're working or just in life in general, you gotta be patient. You gotta master patience. Patience is the key to everything. Patience is the key to success. You gotta learn to trust the process. You gotta love the process. You gotta fall in love with your process. Everything isn't gonna happen overnight. Everything isn't gonna happen in one day. Impatience leads to frustration. It leads to poor decision. It leads to burnout. When you're trying to rush to get somewhere so fast, you're gonna be burnt out. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna make bad decisions. You're gonna make the wrong decision when you're trying to get somewhere in a rush. And you gotta be patient. You gotta trust the process and just trust that you're gonna be there one day. Just trust that you're gonna be successful one day. You gotta be patient. You gotta trust it. You gotta trust the process. Rome wasn't built in a day. Michael Jordan didn't become the best basketball player, overnight. Mr. Beast didn't become the most subscribed to YouTuber overnight. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes a lot of work. It takes patience. You gotta trust it. You gotta trust your process. You have to trust that you're gonna be there one day. You have to be patient with it and keep putting the work in until your time comes, until your success comes. Be patient. You gotta delay that gratification. You can't rush to it. You got to delay the gratification. Wait for it. Wait till the right time to be successful. Wait till it's your time to be successful. Wait for it and grind and work until you get there. You don't gotta receive gratification today. You don't gotta receive gratification tomorrow. Wait for your time to come. Just keep putting the work in, keep putting the time in, keep grinding until your time comes. Delay your gratification. That's only gonna help you rush. It's only gonna make you rush when you wanna, experience gratification so fast. Like I said, it's gonna lead to poor decisions. It's gonna lead to you being frustrated. It's gonna lead to burnout. You're trying to rush to get there. You're trying to rush to get to a place that you're not meant to be yet. Be patient. Let God work. You're not supposed to be there right now, so He's not putting you there right now. Be patient. Let God put you where you're supposed to be when the time is right. Until then, put the work in, keep grinding, keep working, and experience that gratification later. Delay that gratification. Just trust it. Trust that you're going to be there one day. Trust your process and just work until you get there. And in the long run, delaying that gratification is going to pay off because that success is going to hit different. Like I said in another video, when you work so hard, you fail so many times, you put so much time in, you grinded your butt off. That success is going to hit different when you get there. That success is going to hit different when you achieve your goals and you achieve your dreams. You got to be patient. You're not going to be successful tomorrow. You're not going to be successful overnight. You got to be patient. You got to wait on your time. Put the work in and grind and just know that you're going to be there one day. Trust the process. Becoming the best version of yourself, building skills, finding your career, finding that right relationship for you. It takes time. You got to trust the process in everything you do. You got to be patient in everything you do. So I'm saying, patience is key. Patience goes with everything in life. You gotta be patient. You gotta wait for the right time. You can't rush anything. Rushing only is gonna hinder you. It's only gonna stop you. It's only gonna hold you back. Trust your process. Be patient with everything you do. Whether that be a relationship, whether that be a career, whether that be sports, whether that be YouTube, whatever you want to do in life, wherever you want to be in life, whatever situation you're put in, be patient. Trust God. Trust that everything's gonna work out when it's supposed to work out. Everything happens for a reason. There's a time for everything. You got to trust that. You got to know that. You got to rely on that. Being where you want to be and being successful, being the best version of yourself, it's going to take consistent effort. It's going to take you waking up and putting the work in every day. You're going to see a lot of failures. You're going to experience a lot of failure. But how patient are you going to be to hinder all that, go through all that, and still come out on top in the end? You got to practice patience. Patience is the key to that. You got to be patient enough to sit through all that. You got to be patient enough to embrace all the failures. You got to be patient enough to wake up and put the work in every day to be where you want to be. You got to be patient enough to do that. How are you going to be patient? Are you going to master patience and, get the success when it comes to you? Or are you just going to try to rush it? Or are you just going to try to go, as fast as you can and get there and, end up never getting there, to be honest? If you rush, you're never going to get to where you want to be. That's only going to make you frustrated. It's only going to make you make poor decisions. It's only going to hold you back. Rushing is only holding you back. You got to be patient. Because whatever you're trying to do in life, however much successful you're trying to be in life, it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of work. You're going to fail a lot. But you got to master patience and sit through that and be, and wait on your time to come. Wait on your time to come. Be patient and keep putting that work until you get to where you want to be. And like I talked about, if you want to experience a certain relationship, patience is going to help that. Relationships are built kind of on patience, if we're being honest. You need a lot of patience in relationships. You got to understand people on a different level. You got to resolve conflicts. You got to maximize that long-term connection, and all those things take patience. You got to be patient with your partner. You got to be patient with your friends, your mom, your dad. Like every relationship in this world, every relationship that you have with a person, whether that be boyfriend, girlfriend, or just friends, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes patience. You got to be patient with people. When you master patience, you're going to be patient with the people you have relationships with. And patience is a big thing in relationships. Being patient with yourself and being patient with others is only going to lead to a better communication. It's only going to lead to, more trust, a deeper level of trust, just from patience. Like you got to be patient with people. You got to be patient with yourself. You got to trust the process in everything you do in every situation you're put in. You got to trust the process. You got to be patient. It's only going to make you a better person. It's only going to make your connections with other people stronger. It's only going to make your success hit different. You got to be patient. Patience is the key. And there's a challenge with being patient. Like everybody wants instant gratification. Everyone wants, success to happen overnight. Everybody wants these, fast money makers. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen it on TikTok. Everybody wants to be making money overnight. Everybody wants to be rich overnight. Wants to, be famous overnight. Wants to get this job overnight. Nothing happens overnight. That's the challenge of being patient. Like nothing happens overnight. You got to know that. You got to know that nothing is going to happen overnight. Nothing is going to happen in a day. Like I said, Rome was not built in a day. Michael Jordan didn't become the best basketball player in a day. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of failure. You got to be patient. It takes time. Everything takes time. Everything takes time to work how it's supposed to work. You just got to trust and you got to know that your time is coming. I promise you, if you put the work in, if you put the time in, if you grind every day, your time is coming. You just got to be patient. You got to trust the process. Your time is coming. I promise you. You got to rely on your work. You got to trust that the work you're putting in is going to get you where you want to be. It may not be tomorrow, but it's going to be someday. You got to trust that. You got to be patient with that. And you just got to know that you're going to be where you want to be. You're going to be successful. You're going to reach your dreams. You're going to achieve your goals. You just got to trust your process. Keep putting work in. Keep grinding until you get there. You're not going to receive instant gratification. It's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen overnight. Nobody is successful overnight. I promise you. Nobody. They've put their work in. They put their time in to get where they want to be. Luck is not real. Luck is not a thing. Luck is not real. They put the work in to get there. It may seem like on the outside, yeah, they got lucky. They got famous off whatever. But behind the scenes, they've been putting their work in. They've been grinding their butt off every day. Luck is not real. The people who are successful put their work in and be patient. They wait their turn until they get their success. There's no luck involved. You got to trust your process. You got to put the work in. You got to grind and wait for your time to come. Don't, rely on instant gratification. Don't think it's going to happen overnight. Don't think it's going to happen in a day. You got to know that it's not going to happen. You got to know that your time is coming in the future. But just put the work in and grind until it's that time. To achieve patience, to master patience, you got to have a mindset shift. You got to shift your mindset. You got to view these obstacles that you're going through. You got to view these failures that you're going through as part of the process instead of a roadblock, instead of something that is stopping you, instead of something that is hindering you. View these failures, view these setbacks as part of the process, as a stepping stone to be where you want to be. Shift your mindset about these things. Know that these failures, know that these, setbacks only help you be better, only help you grow more, only help you be one step closer to success. Because you're going to fail a million times before you succeed one time. You got to trust that. You got to know that. You got to view these things as part of your process. Don't view them as something to stop you. Don't view them as something that is like a roadblock. View it as part of your process. Break your long-term goals into short-term goals. I talked about this a lot. That helps with your patience. When you achieve these short-term goals, you're being patient. You know that you're moving in the right direction. So it's only going to make you be patient. It's only going to make you wait on your turn. You're still achieving goals, but it may not be the big goal. It's a small goal, but you know that you're moving in the right direction. You know that you're getting closer to that big goal. It's helping you stay patient. It's helping you stay locked in. It's helping you, keep putting the work in every day. It's helping you not give up. Break the big goals into small goals. Have them small goals be stepping stones to success. Have those small goals be stepping stones to the big picture. I told y'all about that before. You really got to do it. Like it works. I promise you. Break that big goal that you want to achieve this year. Break that, where you want to be this year. Break that into something little. Break that into little parts. If you achieve each and every one of those parts, if you achieve each and every one of those small goals, there's no doubt that that big goal will be achieved. Just have those as a plan. Have those as stepping stones to success. And that's going to help you with your patience because you know that you're moving in the right direction. Simply, man, you just got to embrace the journey. Embrace the journey. Trust the process. Love the process. Fall in love with your process. Not just the outcome. Don't just embrace the outcome. Don't just embrace the success when you get there. Embrace your journey. Love your journey. Love failing. Love experiencing setbacks. View them as something that's making you better. View them as something that's helping you grow. Embrace your journey. Embrace your process. Don't just be, waiting on the outcome. You got to fall in love with your process. Once you fall in love with your process, you're going to be more patient. That's when you master patience, when you fall in love with your process. When you trust that you're going to be there one day. When you trust that you're going to experience success one day. That's how you master patience. That's how you master the idea, of patience. You got to fall in love with your process. You got to know that everything is happening for a reason. And you got to know that your time is coming. You got to trust those things. You got to trust God. God is going to put you where you need to be when the time is right. God is going to answer your prayers when the time is right. May not be today, may not be tomorrow. He's going to answer them when the time is right for you. And you got to know that. You got to trust that. Be patient with them. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the people around you. Master patience. I'm telling you, patience is the key to everything in life. You got to master it. You got to embrace everything that goes on. You got to embrace the journey, the process of everything. Embrace those things. Fall in love with them. And trust and know that you're going to be where you need to be one day. That you're going to be successful one day. Trust that all your hard work is going to pay off one day. If you don't think it's going to pay off one day, then why are you putting in so much work? If you don't think this work and this grind is going to pay off one day, then why are you doing it? You got to trust it a little bit if you think it's going to pay off. So why not be patient with it? Trust that everything you're putting into this is going to pay off one day. I know it's going to pay off one day. You got to believe that too. I'm telling you, trust it and be patient. Master patience. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like the video, go hit that sub button and that like button. We're on the road to 150 subs, man. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.